feel something. You gonna feel something naked. You gonna feel skin. Is all you gonna feel. Hey man.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who it is. Ain't nobody taking nothing from me ever.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're out. Hey, Zoo. Get it.
Throwing Jones. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. The 20, 10. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally,
yeah, we call them doulos down here, guy. That's a doulo.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 67.
Yeah, you think you about to fuck, boy. They coming in to ride your
Take
ass.
long, one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll look to run with Henderson.
Hey, Jameer going for the record, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's in there, fella?
Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Sim game, he ain't catching out 1 touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let the force be with you.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Sit down ready
but in this
to eat,
situation,
go
ahead and give it to your back.
I
Let
get
him pick
half
up
serving.
the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
I ain't never promised the full serving like I, I ain't never promised the full serving. I always get half lamb.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Yeah, I heard that. Hey, man, what's wrong with you,
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run game.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football.
What's your Twitch name?
They want to fire out and hit people across the line.
You got YouTube. Oh, what's YouTube shit, man?
Johnson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
What's your YouTube channel, nigga?
What's my name, nigga?
Mike 17. You don't want to see me.
Jerome Henderson?
What's my name on this game, dog?
To throw, Bridgewater.
Oh my God! That shit, dog. No, we got the worst secondary in the league, dog. We can't pick shit.
That's a throw you'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Nothing. That's the only reason that sorry ass nigga
How about
CB
the
stormed me.
execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for
No, I
him.
don't. I don't got no expected secondary. I just got linebackers.
Bridgewater and company stay out there.
No, I only got one.
Here's Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I only got one superstar, and that's my strong safety. That's it.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Yeah, could have had
7
3.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots. You wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
He didn't
Less
get
than
it.
50 yards on the ground.
It would have been hot
game
Cheetos.
that you referenced.
Oh, tell that motherfucker landed up there where we just came, where we landed at.
We'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talking.
Stephon Diggs.
That might be a good thing, though.
20, 10, 5, and finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
I died for that. Fuck it.
Check 99. Check 99. Now.
What did you land at, bitch?
They'll run here with Henderson, and he'll get in. Touchdown.
He's 3 shy of the record, 2. He's 2 shy of tying the record.
There you are.
3 touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Hey, I don't think anybody cares. I don't think anybody
Gonzalez now to
cares.
add the extra point.
Nobody cares if y'all ain't about to do it, you know. That's a hard feat.
Yeah,
And
nah,
it's
it's
good.
a roll.
They have jumped out here to a quick
Hey, King J.
14-0 first quarter lead.
King J. Still K.
Yeah,
Think
fuck
you
it.
ever break my touchdown record? 9 touchdowns in one game?
Hey, you can have this. You can have this for this. You can have this extendo.
Well, get 9, get 10 to break.
Now
10
after
to
the
break.
touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
You could have that 3-time vest.
Beat the shit out of Steel.
Shit, I wish there was way. Man, wish we could
The
tell.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Oh yeah, they up on the hill. Northeast.
3rd down and 4 now.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Northeast telling you got one running southwest too behind that wall over there.
Let's go, D. Watch tight end. 3 down, 3 down.
Yeah, hold on.
3 down, 3 down.
Hey, got one running my way.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Hey, I'm playing behind the wall. I know anybody. Nobody coming behind the
He's tying the record to break
first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, shit, boy. A drop this landed right on my head, baby.
Ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to go against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
What do I got to do to make these catch for real, man?
Drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Damn it.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to go deep for Funchess.
About fucking time.
In the air and intercepted.
Oh, my God. That nigga could have came down. They could have came down and shot him in the
there
back.
as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's checking crack.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
And let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
44, Mike. Hey! That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And an alley to run. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will score.
He just tied the record, fellas. He just tied the record.
A big play.
Well, that nigga there trash, boy.
A historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
This record will never be broken or tied again, ever.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
What's the record?
And he'll bring
I know
it a
it's
few past the
9 in one game.
to the 23-yard
I know that one. What's the other one?
I think it's like 40-something. I can't remember. Somebody on that. Somebody look real quick. I tied it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally,
Matt just don't like me,
preaching
man.
patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to the...
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and stop a man down on the return. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Bridgewater to throw it. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Oh, my. See?
Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, my God.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they have a fly. Just sending a guy down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the slant. Say. Hey, wahoo! Fight.
Now Jones. And Diggs has it. It's so close. He gets
about to break the record, my guys.
Out of bounds right there.
He's about to break the record.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your...
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to pour it on. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and a route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Outlaw. All that 61, matchbox lights. Go.
Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey.
I ain't know there was Pumphrey in the fucking game, man. Get your ass out.
A nice pickup of 14, and moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I had a touchdown, and I had to run out of bounds at the 1 because of that nigga, man. Straight up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join
boy to put your rings on, Tyler. He balanced him out and shit too. You got to take it in and get.
Orlando, he'll have stats and scores. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Jameer has officially been benched.
Oh, man, so you're going to do a dirty. You're going to do a dirty. Oh, man.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They've
shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw.
It made me do the animation like I ain't know to get the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down throw for Bridgewater. It's caught by Funchess. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Bridgewater again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Bridgewater now.
Look, you don't, they are robbing me, man. Y'all got to see this nonsense, man.
Zone touchdown, Detroit.
Watch my corners don't go for the ball, period.
The final seconds of the first half.
And if they do, they just going to bump the ball. They won't pick it.
Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Nigga, my niggas jumping is 91 and 92, man, my cornerbacks.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
See, the one I hate is when the nigga break on the ball.
22-yard line.
Jameer, this is your last carry of the game, man. Make it a big one. Make it a big one. That's why it's his last. He was only playing in one half, man. He was only playing first half. He's done after this play right here.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feeling it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to
why did that nigga with a 2-time scope, 229 meters?
Right, I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real. I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive.
Down there, that little bit that's been blowed up.
Plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start.
Now he's shooting at somebody across the way. Now
they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one.
They're a little bit to your left by the rock.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Yeah, that is incomplete.
They not put purple jerseys around.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that.
They're not going for the...
Been successful.
Oh, my God,
and he gets this one just shy of the 40.
Look at this shit. He throws the ball right there in front of my player.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. On first down, it's Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Okay, he's down low behind the wall.
But now they face third down.
Matter of fact, that little city that's up underneath us, he's down there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm going to move around on the dog head, though.
There yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil Hunter and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 8-3. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Big grip.
Second down. It's Henderson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
You missed it on the field, man.
I ain't even put it there, man. 33 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Funches has it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
You got tape.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Looking deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2.
Look at this shit. Get on these plays, man.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted.
Look at this shit, man. I waited on the screen to turn around. They still made me go back.
41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Get out of here.
Touchdown!
Oh, no. Oh, they riding me.
Stephon Diggs.
Oh, they fucked me, man. My bad, Taylor.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 minute.
What?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I knew it was going to drip on me.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
You got ice in your cup.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Gideon racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be He's
this
got
nigga
it,
stink,
complete.
Oh, my safety.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Ooh, why you do that like that?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Why you leave the game? Why you leaving?
That was me. That was me to left. I've seen enough.
Call it a gain of 5 that
Right
time,
sauce.
and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Lions on 3rd down.
your bad.
They're right about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10.
there.
This is 3rd and 4.
What play? Tell you if it's a good one.
Yeah, I took enough notes.
They'll run it with Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Yes.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft,
you need them notes.
and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
I take good.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater.
Look at it.
And this is going to be incomplete. The
Man,
Lions
it's full of
turned away
shit,
on
man.
4th
I'm telling you,
down.
man.
And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
On the ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Vikings.
God damn it. What, nigga?
His 11th touchdown on the year.
Man,
As his guys
what is
continue
on?
to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately,
boy, I just watched you take all the paint off that goddamn building, boy.
He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's
Man, you were supposed to come around that corner busting, boy.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now on 2nd and 13, Bridgewater, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Johnson on the counter. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing on 1st down, Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing...
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.